All right, guys, so this video is going to hopefully help you from stopping to hesitate. How many times have you wanted to go in onto a trade, you see the setup, you have that action plan, and then it just really rockets in the other direction, you know, jams it right in the wrong direction there a little bit, and it makes you scared. You know, it goes really fast towards where you wanted to enter into the trade. And then it hits that area and it shows you the signs that you need to see, but there's just something off. You've seen this before where it's just something slightly off, but it's still following those rules. And then you delay, and then you're waiting for that extra candle confirmation, and then it dumps. It goes into the favor that you wanted to go, or it pumps, whatever you want to call it, whatever you were hoping it was going to do, but you didn't quite get in because you hesitated. Sometimes I even get nervous a little bit. I say, hey, it doesn't look quite right. And then I say, God damn, it was actually right. And this is crazy because I'm going on so many winning streaks, and even the ones that I'm not taking because there's something slightly wrong, I'm still getting them right. And I'm telling you guys, this is so easy. Once you do figure out the rules of the market, how the market makers work, how to take advantage of the liquidity, and then following your strategy that you want, that you figured out, that you know makes money in the long term, it's so easy. You just gotta stop hesitating. Let's jump into it. Now then, you guys know it. Most traders lose money. I don't need to tell you. You're probably losing money just watching this video right now. I can feel it. Somebody's losing money, and it's probably you. I know. But it's quite easy actually to make money once you stop acting like an idiot. The reason why most traders are losing money is because they are not following some sort of system that they've developed or somebody else has developed for them, right? Doesn't matter who developed the system. You just need some sort of edge over the market. It's that simple. And even if you do have an edge, the trader is then taking these emotional states into their own trading, and then they are losing money because of it. So the reason that traders are losing money is because they're not acting like robots, right? This is very simple. You need to create some sort of edge over the market, whether it's, you know, your own trading system, or, you know, you've bought a course from somebody, something like that. You've bought my course, something like that, and you've then back tested it and figured out that it does work. Now, the reason why these hesitations come along is deep down, you're scared. That's all it is. Basically, you're scared of losing money. But if you have some sort of system like this, then you know that you have no reason to be scared. It doesn't matter at all, guys. Each week doesn't matter at all. Personally, I'm having an incredible past little bit, and it might be because of I've completely changed up the way I'm looking at the market. And it might also just be really good past few weeks. But the things fluctuate. It's always a cyclical pattern between trading the markets and your trading style. Some weeks are going to be good, some weeks are going to be bad. So even one week does not matter. What you're going to have to be doing is you're going to have to remove that fear. So the first step, guys, is going to be one, very simple. You have to find something that works in the long run. You can't be going into the market just saying, this looks like it's going up, I'm gonna buy it, or this looks like a big manipulation. It doesn't work like that. You need to break things down very step by step. This is something that I really attribute to my past of being a programmer that really helped me because I know how computers think, right? And they think very stupid. You have to give them a step by step. This is what I need. This is then what I need. If I see this, I'm going to go this way. But if I see this other thing, I'm going to go this way, right? And that's how you guys need to be thinking. You need to think like a computer program, and that is going to give you that step by step procedural process that you're then not going to have to think about. When you're making the step by step, make it very obvious. This is what I should look for. This is what I should look for. And all these things line up, then I'm going to enter. And if it ever doesn't line up, then you say that else statement and you say, exit the program. I'm not taking that trade. So the next step is just simply executing that structure that you've created. Now that you know that you will win in the long run, because you've back tested this somehow and you have a system that's very easy to follow. Let's say you win 60% of the time and each trade you make 1R on average winner and you lose 1R on average loser. Or you could have a 40% win rate and you're winning 3R on average and you're losing 1R on average, something like this, right? So you're winning twice as much. It doesn't matter what you've come up with. My trading is about 70% win rate and I average about 2R. But it doesn't matter how good it is, it just needs to be a slight edge over the market. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna adjust your risk management. That's the next thing. If you have a lower win rate, you have to be risking much less per trade. If you have a 30% win rate, I would suggest risking 0.5% of your account per trade, because when you win, you're gonna have really insane winners if you have a profitable system. But if you have a 70% win rate, you could probably go as high as 2-3%, because you have a very low chance of breaking the bank, right? Going bust, losing all your money and ending up on the street homeless. You have to adjust for your risk settings for how much you're actually winning as a percentage, and then that's going to be able to give you less fear, right? So lowering your risk is going to have that less fear, and you're going to stop hesitating. Now the third thing, or the fourth thing, something, you know, magic of editing, go back and look at how many numbers there's been, is that when that trade does show up, you have to not care what's happening. You have to just check the system and you have to say, this is the one thing that happens, then this is the next thing that happens, then this is the next thing that happens. So for example, if my system says, I'm gonna look for the trend, right? And then I'm gonna wait for a manipulation below some lows, and then I'm gonna look for the continuation back into that trend, right? Then I have an entry case, right? This is an example. It's somewhat similar to how I trade. It's not the exact way, but it's very basic. And then I'm gonna look for an entry. And then the entry says, okay, I wait for a pullback to this area, and then I wait for, you know, one bullish candle or something like this. And then I enter stops below here, targets below over there, and that's very strict. You guys really need to just practice it and jam it down your throats, and as bad as you feel entering some trades when it's going against you, you have to just ignore it. Walk away from the computer, just look for those very simple steps and say, hey, it looks like what it should be looking like. I am a stupid computer, I have no emotion, and this is how I'm actually gonna make money, because so many times things have been slightly off and I have not taken trades, and I wish I had. So if I provide any value for you guys, please hit that like button, and the subscribe is also somewhere around here. If you guys want to join a Discord community, it's below. There's also an Instagram on there if you want to follow me. I might be doing some fancy things on there a little bit, wink wink. All right guys, see you next time.